more. Plus, we don't pry into your personal life by asking you to register. So if you want to stay connected, go to KATU.com. Voted best website by the Radio Television News Directors Association. KATU.com. Easy access to local information for working people. Weekdays at 4:30 on K2, the spirit of the Northwest.
I always wonder where that music came from.
Ebert and Roeper's Thumbs Up Video is brought to you by Nestle Raisinets. At the movies or at home, Raisinets.
Never too late, huh, Gary? Line forms to the right.
Howard, you're drunk. Isn't one man enough for you?
We just reviewed Far From Heaven, and my Thumbs Up video selection this week is the movie that sort of inspired it. Of all of Cirque's films, Far From Heaven most resembles All That Heaven Allows, made by Cirque in 1955 and starring Jane Wyman as a rich widow and Rock Hudson as her much younger gardener.
Carrie, my dear, what's this I hear about your... haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Well, Mrs. Humphrey, probably in your garden. I've been pruning your trees for the last 3 years.
Local gossip turns their romance into a scandal, just as the friendship between the married woman and the black gardener does in Far From Heaven.
How can you even think of marrying a man like Kirby when you've been Father's wife? He's against everything that Father stood for.
Nonsense, Ned.
Mother, are you really intending to go through with this?
You get the feeling in Douglas Sirk's films that he's always hinting at varied subjects, at things that he can't name, that the age difference in All That Heaven Allows might stand for a racial difference, or that the Rock Hudson character in Written on the Wind might be homosexual, as the Dennis Quaid character is in the new movie. Sirk's films are written in an intriguing code, and they're my Thumbs Up videos this week.
In the whimsical farce The Triumph of Love, Mira Sorvino gives a charming and funny performance as an 18th century princess in exile who disguises herself as a man in order to seduce and conquer her sworn enemies. Chief among her prey is Ben Kingsley, who's wonderful as a pompous philosopher.
Stop! Logic and reason forbid me to listen to another word.
But there is nothing irrational about me, except for my woman's body. Dangerous weakness of my flesh, which I submit for your correction.
Also new on video, Band of Brothers, the best miniseries of all time. Executive produced by Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg, this is the powerful and inspirational story of Easy Company, an elite group that fought on D-Day and at the Battle of the Bulge and captured Hitler's infamous Eagle's Nest.
A mountaintop stone retreat, 8,000 feet up, accessible by a gold-plated elevator. It was one of the crown jewels of his empire, and the man was afraid of heights.
Band of Brothers should be made available to every history class in America.
Coming up next, Kenneth Branagh plays a best-selling wizard, but only a so-so magician in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
I'll ask you three to just nip the rest of them back into their cage.
Some men have great cars.
It's all the usual refinement. Why don't you acquaint yourself with manuals? Be able to shoot through that in a couple of hours.
Just took a few seconds, Q.
Some men have great moves.
It's a 00 and a wild one.
But only one man,
James
Bond, has it all.
I'm going to let him mix things up a little.
With pleasure.
Must you touch everything?
Absolutely. Die Another Day. Rated PG-13. Starts November 22nd.
There's something comfortable about that old familiar routine. Sometimes it's just plain easier, but not always smarter. You see, just because you've always done something one way doesn't mean there aren't other, better possibilities. Take auto insurance, for example. No matter how long you've been getting coverage in the same exact way, you just might like dealing directly with the AIG auto insurance program much more. Details are coming your way. Watch your mailbox, then give us a call.
Let the games begin.
Gold, silver,
bronze.
Yes, you got it.
Next week on Pyramid, U.S. Olympic champions battle it out.
Score. Gold. Yes. A bean. Balance beat. Yes.
Join Marion Jones, Scott Hamilton, and Mary Lou Retton for world-class competition.
How many children? 4. What are you, an Osmond or something?
Who will bring home the gold?
I'm a loser.
next week on Pyramid.
Watch Pyramid next week at 4 on K2.
Harry Potter. Such an honor it is.
Harry Potter is under house arrest in that scene from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets and wants only to return to Hogwarts Academy. But a house elf named Dobby, who is not quite as obnoxious as Jar Jar Binks, visits him with a dire warning. Returning to Hogwarts could be fatal. Harry is sprung from captivity by some Hogwarts friends driving a flying car. And when they miss the magic train to school, they try following the tracks.
Do you hear that? We must be getting close. Hold on.
As classes begin, Harry and company meet a new professor, the flamboyant Gilderoy Lockhart, played by Kenneth Branagh.
I must ask you not to scream. It might provoke them!
Cornish pixies.
A high point of the first movie was the Quidditch match, that sport that's played exclusively at Hogwarts. And in this movie, using computer animation, they take the game to another level, and it turns almost lethal for poor Harry Potter.
Blimey! Harry's got himself a rogue bludger.
The going gets so rough that Harry breaks his arm. Lockhart says no problem. He'll heal it right on the spot.
Brachiam. Emendo. Ah, yes. Well, that can sometimes happen.
Trying to solve the mystery of the Chamber of Secrets, Harry finds a magic journal left at Hogwarts 50 years earlier. It talks to him like a Ouija board. The story this time involves secrets about Harry's own past and the sinister hidden history of Slytherin House, as Hogwarts Academy turns out to be threatened by its own past. The movie is an endless series of delights and inventions. It's a story thick with surprises and unexpected characters and amazing new magical powers. Even the action sequences, including an attack by spiders and a showdown with a deadly snake, are not just special effects, but really do advance the story. They may, in fact, be a little too scary for younger kids, but for me, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets was fun from beginning to end. I love this series.
Yeah, I loved it too. I liked it just as much as the first one, which I thought was tremendous. And what a great franchise this is. And you're right, it's a little darker, a little more disgusting, there's a little more evil and peril going on here. But that's okay, because the kids in the movie are a year older as well.
Yeah, you know, what I like about this movie is that a whole world has been created here.
Yeah.
Partially because they're using computer animation. You can see that Hogwarts is an enormous place, and it's surrounded by all of those forests and fields.
Yeah.
And you get the notion that there's an endless variety of stuff to be discovered here.
Yeah, Chris Columbus, the director, does a real wonderful job of being faithful to the story, but also taking it into a cinematic era. The special effects, I think, are even better this time around in the Chamber of Secrets. There are nifty tricks in nearly every scene, as when Ron Weasley's mom sends him an angry letter known as a dreaded howler.
How dare you steal that car? I am absolutely disgusted. Your father's now facing an inquiry at work, and it's entirely your fault.
But once again, I'm embracing this franchise primarily because of the timeless story and the wonderful characters and the fine actors of all shapes, sizes, and ages who bring these beloved creations to life. My favorite is the fiercely intelligent and awfully serious Hermione Granger, played with great zest by the irresistible Emma Watson.
Mandrake, or mandragora, is used to return those who've been petrified to their original state. It's also quite dangerous. The mandrake's cry is fatal to anyone who hears it.
Chamber of Secrets introduces us to several great new characters, including Jason Isaacs as Lucius Malfoy.
We meet at last. Forgive me. Your scar is legend, as of course is the wizard who gave it to you.
I guess my only criticism of Chamber of Secrets is with the computer-generated Dobby, who has those herky-jerky movements we often observe in CGI creations. And you're right, he's kind of annoying like Jar Jar Binks, but that's just a quibble. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets is a worthy second chapter in what is shaping up to be a classic series of modern fairy tales.
I love the way that gradually what unfolds is the whole backstory, and you realize that Harry Potter has gotten himself, at this point in the story, into a situation that has been developing since long before he was born, and that he's kind of like the savior who's come along to save things. In a way, he's kind of like Frodo in Lord of the Rings. He's the guy who's going to take care of things that the entire universe has been waiting to be solved.
And he's such a vulnerable and likable character. I mean, he's a smart kid, and he's popular, but he has his moments of getting into trouble, and he really needs his friends. They're not just there as sidekicks.
You're right about Emma Watson, by the way.
Oh, she's just wonderful.
Yeah, she's great.
We also should mention the late Richard Harris in his last role. It's kind of a fitting end to his career to be in this beloved story, and people will see him for years to come. He's just wonderful as Dumbledore.
That's right.
Okay, coming up next, Eminem stars as a rapper on the rise in 8 Mile.
Mom, you gotta stop living your life like this.
Visit our website at ebertandroper.tv or at movies.com.
You've decided to quit smoking. Smart choice. Now which patch? The one that leaves you little choice, or Nicoderm CQ? CQ delivers a higher level of medicine than Nicotrol. You can choose to wear CQ for the day or 24 hours to get a jump on morning cravings. Nicotrol is only 16 hours. No choice there. CQ also offers a program for lighter smokers. Nicotrol does not. Nicoderm CQ, the power of choice.
How does the almond get into Hershey's Kisses with almonds?
Swing your partner, hold on tight, promenade left, circle right, back to your almond, do-si-do, tossed in the air, where'd it go?
Little Hershey's Kisses.
With almonds!
Big chocolate taste.
Spell microphone.
M-I-C? K-E-Y. M-O-U-S-E.
Mickey Mouse.
Forever let us hold our hand high.
You were the first Disney generation. Now come be a kid again at our spectacular tribute to Walt's 100th birthday. Call 1407-W-DISNEY.
So, I hear you're a real dope rapper.
The dope rapper?
Yeah,
Who told you I was a dope rapper?
you know, it's around.
Controversial rapper Eminem hip-hops to the big screen in the entertaining but surprisingly conventional 8 Mile. And that was the appealing Brittany Murphy as a tramp who digs him. This is hardly a stretch for Eminem, as the white guy rapper from Detroit who feuds with his mom is playing a white guy rapper from Detroit who feuds with his mom. But Eminem does have a winning screen presence as the tough but decent-hearted B-Rabbit. Mekhi Phifer is Rabbit's best friend, Future.
And now I'm right back in the gutter. With a garbage bag that's full of clothes.
Buzz it, cause you live at home in a trailer.
I don't think Reese Witherspoon ever heard that version of Sweet Home Alabama. Much of 8 Mile reminded me of Saturday Night Fever, but instead of disco dance contests, we get rapper battles in parking lots, on stage, and during work breaks.
I don't know what they told you, Mike. You must have them cornrows rolled too tight. His job, you want to quit, but you can't. You've worked at this plant so long. You're a plant.
B-Rabbit takes the bus to work every day and uses the dire circumstances of his life as inspiration for his raps.
Feel like, still might, still right. Real life, wanna jump on stage, kill Mike.
And Eminem also shows a tender side in his scenes with the adorable Chloe Greenfield as his little sister. Certainly that relationship is better than the one between Rabbit and his drunken mom, played by Kim Basinger. 8 Mile director Curtis Hanson guided Basinger to an Oscar in L.A. Confidential, but she's really miscast here. However, there is a kind of raw magic to this guy Eminem. He's a foul-mouthed and funny blue-eyed devil, and Hanson wisely taps into that energy in numerous rap sequences and fight scenes. 8 Mile probably won't win converts to rap, but it should thrill Eminem fans, so thumbs up.
Thumbs up for me, too. You know, Eminem has a way of diffusing obvious criticism against him. He does that in his new album, and he does it here, where he goes up before an all-black audience and kind of puts himself down in a way that wins in these hip-hop contests that are kind of like poetry slams for rap.
Yeah, they're just diss contests. It's like Bring It On, where you got cheerleaders going against each other, except for their rapper guys. It's kind of interesting, too, that in this universe, if you've got two parents and you come from a middle-class family, everybody makes fun of you because then you're not legit. But, I mean, they even have fun with that. And Eminem has been criticized for being homophobic, but he takes that on here in this persona as this B-Rabbit character. So he's like a step ahead of his critics
here. It's a good movie. The one thing that I wonder is whether it's going to be kind of depressing for Eminem fans because it is so grungy and so downbeat and so dark and so evil and so mean. You know, at the
not like all that, though, I think.
The same day that we saw Eminem, we saw another movie called Standing in the Shadows of Motown, which we haven't reviewed yet. But all I'll say is that music from Detroit was happy, and it believed in love, and it was cheerful, and it was musical. And now you get this music that is so sad and so angry.
Well, it's a bleak life, and the music about it is often very bleak. Okay, looking ahead to next week's show, we will look at a hidden chapter in American pop music, the unsung musicians who were standing in the shadows of Motown.
This Tuesday, you're invited to the holiday party of the season. Oh, boy! Disney's Winnie the Pooh, A Very Merry Pooh Year, premiering only on Disney DVD and video. When Pooh and his friends trade personalities.
Why are you all so different?
It's a musical celebration of fun.
Well, then, take a ring. Making spirits bright.
Disney's Winnie the Pooh, A Very Merry Pooh Year, rated G, a brand new full-length adventure premiering on Disney DVD and video this Tuesday.
That does sound like a party to me.
What if the new Kia Sorento was in a race against the other SUVs? Who would win? The little ones would be left in the dust. Some just too honking huge. Others would be afraid of getting dirty. And the rest, they'd be distracted by the wads of cash we save. The midsize Sorento with a 10-year warranty won this unbiased race. After all, it is our commercial. The new Kia Sorento. Make every mile count.
Nice car. Really? You could fit a pony back here. Don't tell me you never got a pony. Always said you were gonna get a pony.
Be quiet.
Be quiet. Be quiet.
What are you doing here?
Who's that boy? We don't like boys. Boys are yucky.
Try not to grow up too fast. The restyled Echo. Affordable, fun, and up to 43 miles per gallon.
More and more people are heading to KATU.com, and it's easy to see why. More information when you want it without having to register. More exclusive stories you'll only see online. More easy-to-navigate feature links. More e-alert options. More real-time weather information with exclusive microcast technology. And more video news stories at the highest quality. Go to KATU.com, and you'll see more and more why we were voted best website by the Radio Television News Directors Association.
Join Ebert and Roeper's 3rd annual Film Festival at Sea. Preview the hottest new movies and enjoy lively discussions with the critics. Roger and Richard sail to the Bahamas in Disney's Castaway Cay, February 20 through 23rd, aboard the Disney Wonder. Ebert and Roeper's Film Festival at Sea. Call your travel agent or 1-800-945-3806.
Okay, recapping this week's movies, 2 thumbs up for Femme Fatale, 2 big thumbs up for Far From Heaven, 2 more thumbs up for Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. It opens next week. And 2 thumbs up for 8 Mile.
Remember, you can hear all our recent reviews at ebertandroeper.tv or at movies.com and read us in print at suntimes.com. Next week, we'll be back with Michael Caine in The Quiet American. And until then, the balcony is closed.
You know, one of the things I love about the Harry Potter franchise is the kids are taken seriously by the adults in the movie, and I think kids watching it then feel important as well.
The movies have the same complexity as the books by J.K. Rowling. I mean, they're not just kind of dumbed-down versions.
Kids love to sing with new Sing-Along Caillou. When your child sings, Caillou hums. Singing is fun with Caillou. Look for new Sing-Along Caillou.
Introducing New America Online 8.0. It's not just a new version, it's a whole new vision. Sign up today. Call 1-800-4ONLINE.
The Brand Source National Event, an incredible savings opportunity. Now at your hometown Brand Source store.
Brand Source, your neighborhood expert.
To stop litter box odor, you need Feline Pine. It stops odor naturally, without chemicals, absorbing odor and moisture like thousands of tiny sponges. Feline Pine stops odor, guaranteed.
Closed captioning for Ebert and Roeper is brought to you by...
Jolly time popcorn.
Taco Bell's grilled steak taco tastes so authentic, you may exhibit carne asada bravado.
Carne asada steak tacos, ladies?
Yeah.
It's
From now on, there's gonna be a better way, a brand new day.
Of course, in healthcare, you have to care, but people expect deeds, not just words. That's what we deliver.
About 4 years ago, my doctor said that Zocor was right for me. And since then, I've stuck with it. Ask your doctor if Zocor could work for you. Zocor, be there.
Are you getting enough fiber in your diet? If you ate as much food as it takes to get the 25 to 30 grams of daily fiber recommended by the Surgeon General, what else would you have time for? That's why there's Fiber Choice, the chewable fiber supplement, with 4 grams of fiber in each dose. That's 4 times the amount you get from fiber caplets. To get the fiber you need, make the smart choice. Fiber Choice.
At Gresham Nissan Subaru, with just $88 down, we can pay off any trade. And every used car comes with a 6-month, 6,000-mile limited warranty. Only at Gresham Nissan Subaru.